As a result of your donations, Matanya's Hope now provides porridge for over 400 children at Nkasioki Primary School. The problem is, they only have one latrine. But that is about to change as we set out to build 4 new toilets. This required us to personally travel to the rock quarry and select rocks which would form the base of the latrines. We then added several tons of gravel and other much needed supplies. Because there is no local builder's delivery store, every need required a stop loading a truck with supplies and bringing them back to location. Loading, delivering, and finally unloading seems to be the business of the day. Do you remember when they started digging? Well, our latrine is now 30 feet deep. And each increment that they dug down has been done by hand, eliminating the dirt bucketful by bucketful. And now that the required depth is reached, they prepare the outer grounds for building. A few days ago, we visited the quarry. Now, the rocks we gathered form our foundation. And even the simplest things, which we often take for granted, must be delivered to mix the cement. And because every ounce of water was painstakingly gathered, it is also very sparingly used. And while some continue to mix the cement, others continue to carry the rocks over to the latrine for the foundation. Everything is carefully measured. And now each foundational rock is secured in place by the mixed concrete. Next, carefully measured pieces of solid timber are laid across to begin to form the foundation for our floor. The climate is hot, arid, and windy, but the work must go on. Next is to lay a tarp over the foundational wood on which they will lay the concrete and build the floor. First, a wired mesh is put in place. This is to strengthen the concrete once it cures. A form is now built to shape and hold the concrete floor. Remember when we collected tons of gravel? Well, that is now being mixed with the water and the sand that we collected to form our concrete. Next, each location for the 4 latrine holes are carefully marked by guiding rocks. And our concrete foundation is poured. Like everything else, this too will require many trips. Using expert techniques, the concrete is spread and then smoothed. The team continues this arduous process until finally the base is formed. And on top of our base comes our much needed, much appreciated structure. With locks in place, we're ready to go. A few steps remain, this one securing the exhaust pipes. And finally, painting the doors. Please meet Mosika. He is a Matanya's Hope sponsored student in university and volunteered to oversee this project through his organization, Inua Toto Foundation. Much thanks to our donors for helping us build these 4 latrines.